Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to be doing my March favorites. It's a little late, I'm sorry, but I do want to start doing these regularly, so I thought better late than never. I hope you enjoy, and if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. That would mean so much to me, and let's get into my March favorites. So my favorite base for March was the Bobbi Brown face base and then the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15. This is said to be a full coverage oil-free shine control foundation, and this just looks so pretty together. I really fell in love with this combination. My skin is feeling pretty dry right now, so I'm excited to go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. I know so many people love this, and for good reason. It's just like an incredible primer for makeup. This just feels so like nourishing on the skin, and if you have dry skin, I think you'd really like this because it just feels so good and like moisturizing, and is such a pretty base under a lot of base products, but specifically this one right here. I just think the combo is perfect, especially if you have dry skin. I think this is a good combo because this is a little bit more, I wouldn't say matte, but it leans more on like the matte side. Them together is perfect. I usually like to put it on the back of my hand like this, and then I'll go in with a brush. The shade that I wear in the Bobbi Brown foundation is the shade Natural Tan 4.25. I would say this gives you like medium to full coverage. It wears so gorgeously throughout the entire day. I did a wear test the first time I wore this, and it was just so pretty the whole day, and by the end of the day my skin still looked gorgeous. Everything was still in its place. The blush lasted a long time. Like my bronzer was still there. This would be such a gorgeous like event makeup, and I can see myself gravitating towards this one or my Makeup Forever one. I love that one for events as well, for any special occasion or when I want my makeup to last all day long. And I actually posted about this on my Instagram, and quite a few people messaged me and commented on a video saying that this was their go-to foundation for any events, and some people even said they use this on their wedding day. So I feel like this is tried and true and loved by a lot of people, but I still feel like it's underrated and not that many people talk about it, which is surprising. But it is so beautiful. Bobbi Brown has such gorgeous makeup, and I want to do a full face eventually, but I don't have quite everything yet. But I think if I did, it would be such a pretty base. And for my dark circles, this is a long time love. This is the Pixi by Petra Brightening Peach Under Eye Corrector. This one is so pretty and works really well for my skin tone. So this is the eye width, and you can see my dark circles have just been covered up really beautifully versus without. This blends really well on the under eyes too, and never feels like cakey or heavy or emphasizes any dryness that I have on my under eyes, so that's another reason I really like this. And it just like covers up my dark circles so naturally and so easily too. For concealer, I've been testing out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealers, and I've actually really been liking them. I wouldn't call these a favorite just yet because I haven't worn them long enough and really been able to play with them to let you know that it's a favorite, but I wanted to use it today just so you could get a feel for it and see what it looks like on me. I just wanted to try it out today, but it's not quite yet a favorite. The shade I'm going in with the Huda Beauty concealer is the shade Cookie Dough. I've really been loving two bronzers, the Tower 28 New Bronzer, the Sculptino in the shade Getty, and the Saie bronzer, Sunmelt bronzer in the shade Medium Bronze. They're both cream bronzers and they blend beautifully onto the skin. Today I'm going to use the Tower 28 one just because she's a little bit more new and exciting, and I just want to use it again today because it's such a joy. And paired with that, I love the Saie brush called the Big Brush, I think. I'm not really sure what this is called, but it's their big like bronzer brush, and I love this because it just blends the product for both of them, for both bronzers. It blends the product out so quickly and seamlessly and effortlessly. You can just see how gorgeous that shade is on my skin tone, and it adds a little bit of glow onto this like more matte base. So the combination of all these things are just like so perfect, and I love them. For a highlighter, I've really been liking the Caliray highlight. I have the shade Starlight Beach and Moonlight Beach. Both of these are the only colors that they offer. One is a more rose gold shade and the other is a more golden shade, but unfortunately this one did come out and like came to me shattered. I tried to press it back in, but it looks like it's falling out again right now, which is very unfortunate. But these have the prettiest glow. They don't have any like harsh shimmers or anything like that. They look really wet on the skin, and you can get them to look really wet and gorgeous and like blinding, but if you want more of a natural look, you can just like lightly brush them over your cheek and they look really pretty that way too. They are a really creamy powder highlighter, and I think that's why I like them so much, because they're not like super glittery or anything like that, and they just add like a beautiful glow and sheen and like wet look to the cheeks. And for blush, I've been loving the Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Black Honey. I actually want to pick up the shade Pink Honey during the Sephora VIB sale because I saw that they have that shade too. And I got this in the set that they sold a little while ago, and I've just been wearing this a lot and I just love the shade on me. It's so pretty. I actually did a reel on this a little while ago, so if I have it in shorts, I'll make sure to link it down below, and if I haven't yet, I'll post it to shorts. But yeah, I just did a little video trying and playing with new makeup, and I wore this as my eyeshadow and my blush, and it looked so pretty. Another favorite has been this BK Beauty 112 brush. This is just a really small like angled brush that works so perfectly because I have kind of a small face and I can go overboard really quickly with products because of how big of a brush that I use. And so this brush doesn't overwhelm my face. It's really easy to like strategically place the blush right where I want it and not go overboard and have like half of my face just filled with blush, which I end up doing anyway because I love blush and I just apply too much. But yeah, I really love how small and specifically shaped this brush is. It's just perfect for blush placement. And these blushes do have kind of like a sheen to them, so you don't necessarily need highlighter when you wear them because they do have that glowy aspect to it, but it's always fun to put a little extra highlighter on. And I already mentioned this, but this is so pretty as an eyeshadow as well. And for eyeshadow, I had to talk about the Phytosurgeon's new collection. It is just so gorgeous. They released 4 shades, the shades Starlight Symphony, Crystal Constellation, Lunar Lightwave, and Astral Atmosphere. I was lucky enough actually to work with Phytosurgeons to take some pictures before the release, and those pictures are up on their website. The shadows just look so gorgeous in any lighting, but they're especially beautiful like right when the sun hits or like late at night and you have really like focused lighting on your eyelids, if that makes sense. Just sparkly shadows look so pretty in dark lighting or like at night. I don't know how to explain it, but they just look so extra sparkly and gorgeous, and these are no exception. I love Phytosurgeon's shadows so much because they really have such impact on the eyes and such dimension, but then they last all day long. So many eyeshadows that have this like sheen and sparkly aspect to them don't last very long and they like crease on the eyes. But the Phytosurgeon's ones never ever crease on me, and that is the best thing ever because I want that shimmer and shine, but I want it to last all day long, which a lot don't, but these do. So yeah, those have been such a favorite. Specifically though, the combination of Astral Atmosphere with Lunar Lightwave have been like a go-to look for me. I wore it to SZA and it was so pretty on the eyes, so that's the combination I'm going to be wearing today too. I usually like to go in with my finger with these just because you get the highest impact and color payoff, and then I'll go in with a brush and blend out the edges. Another brush favorite has been the BK Beauty 211. Again, because this is like a small fluffy brush and because I have smaller eyes, this does a perfect job at really blending out shadows without my going overboard with the shadow like all over my eye or really diffusing it into nothing. So this has been perfect for just applying any shadows that I want in the crease and giving me the perfect pretty application that I really like. It's just really small eye friendly, and that's why I like this one so much. Okay, so after I've put Astral Atmosphere all over my eye, I'll take Lunar Light Wave and put it right into the center of my eyelid. Lunar Light Wave has these tiny little blue sparkles throughout that really get shown off at nighttime, and it's just so pretty and just like magical on the eyes. I love this shadow so much. I didn't have any favorite brow products last month, so I'm just gonna move on to mascara. My favorite was the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. This is so pretty for every day. It gives me really beautiful, like wispy, whimsical little lashes, and I love this so much. I've loved this for a really long time, but I just fell in love with it last month and am still really loving it this month too. I also really like the wand on this because it's tapered at the end, so it allows me to get into the corner of my eye really easily and get those tiny little lashes. And you can see that it just lengthens my lashes so beautifully and gives me a lot of like definition in the lashes as well. I had two main lip favorites last month, and they were the Summer Fridays Butter Balm, Lip Butter Balm in the shade Vanilla Beige, and then the Tower 28 Lip Gloss Lip Jelly in the shade Sesame. I loved both of these. I'll try them both on for you today, but I'm going to finish with the shade Sesame by Tower 28. The lip butter balm is so juicy on the lips and has like a slight pinky brown tint to it, I would say, and it just feels so good on the lips and gives you like this insane shine as well. And it smells so dang good, like vanilla cupcakes, or I don't know, vanilla ice cream or something like that, and I love the smell of this. I'm so tempted to get the deeper shade. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm super tempted to get the deeper shade during the Sephora sale, but I have so many lip products, so I should really hold back and not get it and just enjoy this one. But this is like the perfect lip balm to put into your purse and just wear it whenever, wherever, because it's just such a joy to put on. It's really easy and quick and everything like that. So yeah, I've been loving this so much. And just smells so good. And then I've been loving the Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Sesame. This shade is like so pretty and looks really good with this like eye and cheek look as well. And I just forget how much I love these every time I wear them. The shade is just so pretty for my skin tone right now. It's so glossy and pretty and it feels so good on the lips, and it's nourishing, and it's just such a pretty gloss. And it just looks so pretty with this makeup look as well. So this is the final face with all of my March favorites. I am so excited about everything that I talked about today, and I feel like my makeup and base speaks for itself. It just looks so glowy and pretty, and I know that this base is going to last all day long and look really pretty all day long because that Bobbi Brown foundation really is it. And I don't need to powder with it either, which is a really nice thing for me because it kind of is like self-setting but doesn't look like dry or crusty on my skin or anything like that. I just adore that foundation so much. I kind of want to just save it for special events, but then I don't at the same time. I'm like, I like it so much I should wear it more often and not save it for the special days, because every day is a special day. But yeah, I just adore it so much, and I think it looks so pretty. So yeah, that is the final face. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorites are from last month as well. I would love to hear what you have been loving. And yeah, I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Make sure to leave any comments or questions down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!